Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Bell with William O'Neill India. My name is Rajashekar Kongari, Equity Research Analyst, part of MarketSmith India team. The disclaimer for this podcast is registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASL, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Let's look into Nifty's daily chart to understand how the market is placed at the current moment and what are the levels we are looking into in the market. On a longer time frame, that is for the last 3 to 4 months, Nifty has been in a very good uptrend momentum. We can see here from 16,000, it has almost touched 20,000 level, which is a very positive sign. Nifty scaling new highs is a very positive sign. However, after touching almost touching 20,000 level, Nifty found some kind of selling and some profit booking has also taken place in the meantime. And in the last 10 to 12 trading sessions, Nifty has been under pressure. You can see here there have been lots of red candles, and the volume of these candles is also above average, indicating selling pressure in the market. During this process, Nifty breached its 21 DMA, which is a green line here. Previously, green line acted as this 21 DMA acted as a very good support for the index. We would also expected that we had expected 21 DMA would give a support for the market, but that level was also breached. And during this process, also distribution days were accumulated on the index level. Distribution is a day when Nifty declines 0.2% or more on volume higher than the previous session. So distribution days help us to track weakness in the market, and accumulation of distribution days gives us indication that there is lots of selling pressure in the market. So in this process that there have been 4 distribution days have occurred, and yesterday also, if you see yesterday's candle, this candle, it opened on a slightly on the a muted basis, but in the second half, Nifty came under pressure and closed near in the bottom half of the trading range, indicating a bearish sign. And yesterday's session was also considered as a distribution day, and we have also changed market status to uptrend under pressure, because the distribution day count is at 4, and it has also breached 21 DMA. And going forward, we are expecting the market to find some kind of support at the 50 DMA. But if that doesn't happen, and if there is any if there are any couple of distribution days in the coming week, then we will be changing the market status to downtrend. Downtrend is when our exposure towards the market will be minimum, and we try to exit from our model portfolio, because when the market is in downtrend, most of the breakouts will also be unsuccessful, and there won't be any breakouts happening. There will be very few breakouts which will be happening, and the probability of them getting successful is also on the lower side. On the upside, if the Nifty makes a new high, and that is above 19,991, if it trades above that level, then we'll be back to uptrend. So currently, yesterday only we have changed the market status to uptrend under pressure. On the downside, 50 DMA might act as a support for the market. Moving on to the stocks which will be reporting their numbers during the market hours are major PSU bank, that is State Bank of India, will be reporting their numbers today. And other few companies which will be reporting their numbers are Mahindra, Britannia, BHL, BDL, Hotco, JK Tire are some of the major companies which will be coming up with their results. There are other many mid cap and small cap companies coming up with their numbers. So please be watchful, as the earnings season can be volatile. The stock might react very volatilely during the earnings announcement. So if you have any of these stocks in your portfolio, please be watchful. And in yesterday's trading session, Bharati Airtel has come up with their results. the revenue for the June quarter grew 14% sequentially to 37,000 crores. EBITDA on the other side increased almost 19% to 19,000 crores. EBITDA margin has also increased 200 basis points to 52.7%. So overall, on the outside, the results are looking good. So we might see a good opening on the Airtel stock. Eicher Motors also come up with their numbers. The results, June quarter results beat consensus estimates. Revenue for the quarter increased 17% year-on-year basis to almost 4,000 crores. Profit on the other side increased more than 50%, which is a very huge number, to 900 crores. EBITDA margin also expanded more than 100 basis points to 25.6%. LIC Housing Finance results have also came above consensus estimate. PAT has increased 43% to 1,300 crores of rupees. Net interest income, which is a key parameter in the financial spaces, has increased 38% to 2,200 crores of rupees. Paytm has come up with their July business update. Overall, on the volume side, I think volumes increased 39%, and disbursement have increased more than 140% to 5,100 crores of rupees. In the yesterday's trading session, institutional investors, foreign institutional investors have sold nearly 300 crores of Indian equities, whereas domestic institutions tried to give support for the market by buying on net basis 1,500 crores of rupees. If you're looking for global cues from the US market, you can see US market closed in the negative territory, even though the magnitude of decline is on the lower side, but the bias is on the negative side. You can see Nasdaq closed 0.1% lower, whereas Dow Jones and S&P closed 0.2 to 0.3% lower. Asian markets are also trading mixed. You can see Nikkei and Kospi are trading on almost flat with a negative bias. Shanghai is trading with a slight positive gain of 0.2%. GIFT Nifty is indicating a 100-point higher opening for the index around 19,480 level. If that higher opening is sustained, then 21 DMA might be reclaimed. But for the last 2 to 3 weeks, Nifty is opening on the positive side, but on the closing side, in the second half, selling pressure has been coming into the markets. That is a major theme if you follow the last 10 to 15 trading sessions. For the chart of the day, we picked Britannia. It is also coming up with their results in the today's trading session. On the EPS front, the stock is looking very good because EPS is at 94. That is because sales have consistently increased nearly 20%. There have been a few quarters of declining profits, but overall in the last 3 quarters, if you look at profits have increased in a very good magnitude of percentage. RS rating is slightly on the lower side. It is at 56. That is not so good, but that is majorly because after breaking out in April, the stock has not found momentum. It's sometime in June it tried to find some more momentum, but again it came down to its ideal buy range. It breached its 50 DMA as well. Currently, it is trading in a blue zone, which is a buy range according to our methodology, but it is trading below its moving averages. If the results come good, if the results come above estimates, then we might see good action in the stock. And if the stock reclaims its 50 DMA on a good volume, the RS rating will also improve. RS line will trend higher as well. And if the ratings improve and the stock closes above 50 DMA on good volume, we might look at give it a chance for adding to model portfolio. But if you have this stock in your portfolio, you can keep it's a 100 DMA, which is a pink line here, as a stop loss level. Another key parameter, that is number of funds. You can see for the last 4 quarters, the data is given here. Consistent increase in the number of funds. This is a very good indication of a very fundamentally strong company. Institutions are favoring the company. On each quarter, there is net basis. New institutions are coming and investing into this company, which is a very positive sign. Overall, it's a very good story, and slightly technically it is slightly beaten down, but if the results come good, definitely results will drive the stock higher. Thanks for joining today's pre-bill. Have a good trading session.